me up from school with that shit, man, and all that. So my first time going over there, I was warmed up. You know what I'm saying? I went over there. My first 3 or 4 times over there, very legendary.
Man, I'm talking about extremely.
I know those tapes, man, and that's what I tell people. Like them funk on your minds and them nigga figure he's bigger, digger, bigger ditch. These are some real, you know what I'm saying? And Lil Ke Ke rolling foreign and Mo Bounce and rapping on the branded beat and Funkified, and these the first days. I'm still in my teens when we was making these classics. So that was my first couple of that's my real history of going to that when I was a young kid. And it felt good, man, because it wasn't about no money.
Yeah.
We wasn't thinking about when the tape gonna come out, when it is. We just doing it. Broke, hungry,
and ready to eat. I'm telling you.
And just doing it.
Did y'all purposely leave Pat off 3 in the morning? Or did it just, what happened with that?
A lot of people don't even know that Pat not on 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. That's the thing that I tell people all the time. Like, a lot of people don't know. I don't think he was purposely left out. Man, Pat 5 years older than me. So when I got to Screw House at 17 or 18, Pat is already 22, 23. He's already kind of pursuing some rap. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really made it that yet. So when him and 3-2 and he started doing that, Pat is already kind of pursuing. Now, I'm telling you what's crazy. As everybody started pursuing and hustling and making money, it wasn't really nobody left at Screw High but me. I was the one as far as talking about I want to go over here all the time, every day. So the thing about it that I don't really feel like he got left off of it. The process of the tape was taking so long. I don't know if everybody even took it as serious as I would even say me, because of me, I just was waiting it out. Calling. I was around the moment. So I think, man, based on Screw making that first 3 in the morning, which was with all those other artists and the Tupacs and the Biggies and everything on it, that tape got scratched. Then he came back with the other tape. Hey, listen, I got an inch and a crawler to get on that 3 in the morning. Kept calling. And when I got that call, when I got that beep, I seized the moment. I did.
So you really had nothing to do with the process of making the second 3 in the morning.
Oh, no.
You got your call like everybody
I got
else.
my call like it, but I would say I'm steady on it about it, because I know he doing it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I know he doing it because I'm floating through there a little bit as far as making some tapes and still getting on. Screw is really caught up into that 3 in the morning though, because you know it's a process. He had to do the first one, so on the second one, and when I got that call to come to Maestro's to do it, man, I stopped everything I was doing. Man, you got to understand, man. People don't. Man, we 18 and 19. I don't know if y'all really. My first album came out at 2021. This 2 years before that. You know what I'm saying? So we 17, 18. So, man, I don't even own a car at the time. I don't think.
Exactly.
Right then. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm catching rides, doing whatever. So this is a different kind of time in life. And I always tell people, man, about any of that. Now that we 40s and the late 40s and all this, man, when you go back, man, Screw 22. I'm 18, Pat 23. We talking about it, man. I got a 23-year-old right now. You 21, you know what I'm saying? So we very young making this history and not really knowing it's going down. So I'm still like that to this moment. I mean, to this day, seizing the moment. And that's basically what I did, seize the moment.
That boy Pat was so mad. He was mad at you.
I don't know why.
You know, me and 3-2 had to hear it all. That's why I'm like, did y'all do that on? Because I knew you didn't.
Nah.
But it was almost like a secret. So, like he was saying, like, I'm doing it, but I don't think that he really was thinking about rappers getting on it at that time. And I think
you gotta understand.
Like, what happened? Y'all just tried it or what?
Well, you gotta understand. Most of the songs that were on there were already rap songs. You know, Courtney and them already had songs. Point Blank them already had songs. Pimp C, Bun, them, all those people already had songs. We didn't have no songs.
Yeah, we did.
And so these wasn't no songs. Now, we had songs that we had started playing with, but I'm talking about actually, I tell people, I always give Courtney them credit. They one of the first people to actually put out a tape. You know what I'm saying? It's really in the stores. Courtney and Dez and them, they actually really got a tape. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was from a standpoint of leaving us out. I don't think that we had... Because you got to understand, when it first started, like I say, it was with real music. Before it made it to the big time tapes, it was with real music. The music that we was jamming, the SIBO and all the shit that he loved. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that he naturally got. I just think we didn't have the music right then. You know, now the that's the angel side. The devil side would say this here. I don't think a lot of people was taking it serious either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's Screw, we doing, it's a tape, it's our first time, this the first one. We ain't put this kind of music in the stores yet. This tape is taping a minute. So I don't think everybody was taking it serious. I'm young and broke enough to be steady sticking around.
I'm sticking around. Boys riding them slabs.
And waiting on it though. And at 3 a.m, and like I say, I just kept jugging at him about it. Man, I want to rap on that tape. I want to rap on that tape. Not really knowing how I'm going to get on that tape.
Yeah,
hey, man, he called me. I went to Maestro's. We did it in the middle of the floor, just like this with no boot. You know what I'm saying? No boot, microphone, just like this here. And that rap, I had that rap stored in my head.
That's what I'm finna say with that.
I had that rap stored in my head.
Come on,
I had that draped up. I had that line stored in my
draped up and dripped out.
I had that line stored in my head to do a, because I'm still like that. You know, back then when we used to freestyle, everything was about the first line, the first one. So now Pat
he wasn't happy about that. I'm telling you, because it hit everybody like a brick out the sky. When you first heard that joint on the radio at the club, and everybody going crazy, what was that electrifying feeling in your heart like? What you was thinking then, Key?
Well, you know what shit. At that point, we done made it. You know what I'm saying? And we done made it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got $1, but we done made it. You know what I'm saying? Well, and